Hey, Centerpoint Intermediate students, it's Mrs. Offerman, your school nurse. Hey, so I'm here to talk to you today at the bonfire. It's just a beautiful night, so I had to be outside. Time to talk to you about how to be healthy. So we talked last week, real quick, about fueling our body with healthy food, getting lots of good sleep, moving our bodies for exercise, keeping our bodies safe, keeping sickness away, and keeping a healthy brain. So today we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about number 1 and 2, fueling your body with healthy food and getting good sleep. So, fueling your body with healthy food. Hopefully you guys have heard about all these food groups we have. Right now we have this thing called My Plate. If you Google that, it's how one of the health organizations from our government talks about how we should eat a variety of foods. So you need grains, proteins, fruits, vegetables, and dairy or healthy fats. Okay, so that's 5 things. There is a 6th food group we'll talk about in a little bit, but these are the 5 ones that are good for our bodies and that we need to function. So number 1 is grains, or another word for that is carbohydrates. You might have heard people talk about carbs. So our bodies need carbs and grains. It's the energy our body needs to go, to run, to just go through our day. The second one is protein. Protein is awesome for building strong muscles, but it also builds bones. It helps repair and build your skin. Anything that really takes building and repairing in your body, protein helps with. 3 and 4 kind of go together, fruits and vegetables. That's where all those vitamins and minerals are that your cells in your body desperately need. Okay, so those are like the 2 most important food groups there are. Every cell of your body needs fruits and vegetables for those minerals and vitamins to be healthy and to have the best luck at doing what they're supposed to do. Last is dairy or healthy fats. Did you know that your brain needs fat? Yep. Isn't that weird? Our brain needs lots of fat to function correctly. Some people think, oh, I shouldn't eat fat because it'll make me fat. But there's a difference between healthy fat and unhealthy fat. And we can get into that later. But dairy and other healthy fats would be things like nuts, like cashews or almonds. Avocados are a really awesome healthy fat. Okay, so then that other food group, number 6, that kind of goes in the back burner, is that processed food, the sugary foods, so sugar pops and candy and brownies and Cheetos, all of those things. Yeah, they taste great and they're super fun to have for a treat once in a while, but they literally do nothing to support a healthy body. Nothing. You just eat them and then they just go through your body and come out, and they didn't give you energy. They didn't give you vitamins and minerals. They didn't give you healthy fat. So yes, that's a food group, but it does nothing for your body to increase its healthfulness, okay? So they do exist. It's, we all enjoy our sweets and junk food every once in a while, but it's not the food that our body needs to work well. All right, moving on to good sleep. So kids ages 7 to 12 need 10, 11 hours of sleep. That's a lot of sleep. Okay, so if you go to bed at 8, that's waking up around 6. If you go to bed at 9, that's waking up around 7. So that is a lot of sleep. And the reason you need all that sleep is because when you are sleeping, your brain and your muscles and your body are recharging and reinvigorating for the next day. You have something in your brain called neurotransmitters. They're the chemicals that enable brain cells to talk to each other, okay? So that's super important if you want your body to function at all, if you want to think accurately for school, or even know how to ride a bike because your brain needs to tell your legs to move in a certain way and your eyes to be watching the road. Your brain has to be talking to each other. So you need those neurotransmitters, those chemicals shooting and firing well. Well, when you're sleeping, your body repackages them and gets them all ready for the next day. So when you go without sleep, people that go without sleep for a day or two, like they start hallucinating, they can't think right because their brain cells aren't talking to each other. So it's really, really important to get good sleep. Also, it helps with your immune system, which keeps you healthy as well as growing. So those are our things. So what I want you to do this week is maybe with your sleep is write down what time you go to bed and what time you wake up, and maybe do that for the week and see what kind of sleep you're getting. Maybe record if you're getting 8 hours, 9 hours, see if you get that 10 or 11 hours you need. And then for food, I would love for you to, when you're sitting down with your family having dinner, to kind of count how many food groups you have on your plate. Also, maybe go through your pantry and go through your refrigerator and see if you can find as many different foods in the different food groups that you can. All right, I hope you have a lovely week. See you next time.